Lisa, Sac State tells us the board of directors for Cap Radio did vote in a closed meeting yesterday to hire a new general manager here with a sizable salary, but the university says now is not the time, and we talked to them about why they say they will refuse to pay for that new hire.
We know that this is a community gym, and we want to make sure that we see it through.
See it through and save Capital Public Radio after an audit found the public radio station could be out of money to pay its debts by January. Cap Radio is a nonprofit auxiliary of Sacramento State University, meaning it cannot file for bankruptcy, and any debt would ultimately be the university's responsibility.
We're assessing to see where improvements can be. We understand that there has been some lack of oversight.
Sac State has since appointed an administrator for operational and financial oversight, but Cap Radio's board of directors still has hiring power, and it's using it.
Sacramento State was informed that the board decided to move forward with hiring a general manager
to the tune of more than $300,000 a year plus benefits that Sac State says it would first have to pay before counting on Cap Radio to pay it back, which the radio station can't afford. So today Sac State says it refuses to fund that new hire. A decision Natalie Andrade Dominguez agrees with. She's a student representative on Cap Radio's board.
I voted no. I also agree with Sac State's statement that this is not the responsible thing to do.
She actually called on officers on the board to resign. Instead, they voted on the new hire in a closed meeting yesterday.
This is not the right way to go about it. How can you be a campus auxiliary that is intended to serve the Sac State community and its students and not be transparent to them?
She says the board broke the rules.
They have to put out a 72-hour notice to the public, which includes an agenda. The meeting cannot start off with closed session. It has to open up as a public meeting and then stated in the agenda when you're going to close session. That did not happen.
In the face of criticism over a lack of transparency and accountability, board officers have stayed silent. We reached out to those officers on the board of directors yesterday and again today with no response. Reporting live here in Sacramento, Lizzie Mitri, KCRA 3 News.
So really quick, Lizzie, while we have you, who did the board vote to hire?
Yeah, we still don't know because it was a closed meeting and this is dealing with personnel matters. We're told we just don't know yet the name of this person they voted to hire, if that person has received an offer letter at this point, and who voted for or against that hire. We do know there is an interim general manager in charge right now, which is why Sac State says there's no rush.
All right, still a lot of questions out there. Lizzie, thank you.